Hello everyone, I am Adarsh Raj from the PU Mirror, reporting from Shosha Cafe Sector 26. We are here witnessing Josh Meets, a meet aimed at fostering intelligent conversation with distinguished speakers from around India. So let's go and interact with these speakers and take their first-hand word on how to make it big in this world. Hi, let me introduce you to Chinmay Agarwal, the co-founder of Jugnu, a name which all of us must be knowing. Sir, you hit two birds with a single stone. Ek, you gave us our need of conveyance, and the other, you gave auto rickshaw drivers the right they needed. So let me ask you a question. Like you mentioned in your speech earlier, there's a high chance of your genuine idea being already taken or in use somewhere else. So how do young entrepreneurs and innovators deal with such kind of a pressure?
Yeah, I think इस केस में you have to identify a niche where what the other people are not doing. That is something you need to identify, and you have to see the place जहाँ पर they are not in, and try to build a product which is better than what they are doing.
Yeah.
I think that's the one good approach.
Thank you, sir. Please meet Atamjit Singh, who says he was a lot of things but ended up being a software engineer, right, sir? But as I would put it, I would call him the paper man. Please tell them about your job, the paper job.
You can buy Leica's metal models, but you would have never heard of paper models. It's a passion. I started as a hobby, and what I do is I design those media applications from rent it out, but enjoy it. That's all.
I'm pleased to introduce you to Dharamveer Kamboj, a farmer and also an innovator who, without any formal education, formed a machine which is an innovative food processing unit in itself. So, sir, आपने बिना किसी formal education के एक मशीन बनाई और आप राष्ट्रपति जी से मिले, इतनी आगे गई, इतने सम्मान मिले। अब मुझे एक ऐसी चीज़ बताइए जो बहुत कठिनाई है, बहुत मुश्किलों में भी हमें याद रखना चाहिए।
सर जी, सबसे पहले तो बात यह है जो हमारा लक्ष्य है उसको जो टारगेट बनाया हुआ है उससे हमको अलग नहीं करना चाहिए, उसको डाउन नहीं करना चाहिए। जैसे जैसे प्रॉब्लम्स बढ़ रही हैं तो हमको ये लगना चाहिए कि भाई अभी और ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, इससे हमको ये लग रहा है कि हम अपने लक्ष्य पर पहुँचने वाले हैं। समझे बात? अगर हम ये सोचेंगे कि हमको तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आ गई और हमको पता नहीं क्या हो गया, अब शायद नहीं हो पाएगा, ये तो हमारी सोच है। लेकिन मेरा मानना ये है कि जैसे ही ऐसा लग रहा है हमको कि भाई शायद इसमें हम सक्सेस नहीं हो पाएंगे, लेकिन ये बात नहीं है। अगर वहाँ पर हमारी जो मन की एनर्जी है, जो हमारा फुल टाइम हम उसमें लगा रहे हैं, सोच रहे हैं उसी के बारे में, और फिर सोच जाते हैं कि ये नहीं होने वाला है, इम्पॉसिबल है, तो भाई पॉसिबल नहीं है, वो हमारी भूल है। अगर हमें ठान लें कुछ करने की तो हो जाता है।
Let me introduce you to Gagandeep Kaur, the brain behind Ghar Ka Khana Initiative, a tiffin service in Chandigarh. It's very so. Ma'am, tell me something about what is Ghar Ka Khana service?
Ghar Ka Khana, as the name suggests, is tiffin service which offers Ghar Ka Khana sitting away from home.
So, a major concern, there are many students caught up in their life, caught up in their trades by chance and not by choice. But you are a living example how you came up with your initiative and made it big. So, what is your advice to successful people?
See, I'll just advise students, go by your heart. Your passion will take you. My passion has taken me to places. You just need to hang around, you need to work hard. You need to be confident about your skill. Nobody can add a skill into you. You have it innate, just need to find it.
Meet the man of the hour, Ankit Quadra, the brain behind Feeding India movement. We just met the paper man. As I would put him, he's the food man of India. So, sir, tell us about your initiative, Feeding India.
Feeding India is really special. This is the place where we actually take extra food wasted in our country. We try to do this by stop the hunger.
So, you feed the poor, the hungry, with the food that goes to you. So, I presume that you must have had to leave a lot behind to start this.
That's a bit, not a lot, I had a job, but the way I think about it, you want to do something bigger than life, you want to do something bigger than who we are, you've got to make something, and you're doing something that's out there. Do something in life, that's how it is us. Something that's
there are many students in your place right now who want to make it big, but they are held back by their family, their peers, the pressure the society puts on. So how do you think the youth of today can cope up with such kind of a pressure?
I think you should not listen to them.
Not listen to them, right?